a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Rob Dietz, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, John Wada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Central prospect, designated hitter, John Wada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Popped him up. Flint in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chen is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Angelo Urbina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Started that swing a bit too early. A pause and the 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Still 1-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. To his left, Walker. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Coming to the plate now, Darnell Friedman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a high strike there, 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. The West prospects are on top here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Samuel Becerra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Samuel Becerra.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
In now, Zach Amaya, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. One out, nobody on. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Good piece of hitting right there, but you could tell the guy on the mound is a little frustrated. He was on autopilot for a while there, setting him down as fast as they were standing in there. But he gives up a double there. He's got to put that behind him and refocus, though. Going to be pitching out of the stretch here, and that's a different challenge altogether. We'll see how he does.
Late that time for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
At the plate, John Bright, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for this.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one. Amaya on third. Herrera at second with one away. Big swing and a miss at the knuckleball, even at 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Into the box, Rolando Samuel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Runners at second and third with two gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. So it's no runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. We've played two full. The West Stars lead this one 1-0. Into the box now, Fernando Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fernando Rodriguez.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now in the box, John Wada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there for strike one. Strike two.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Flint is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Angelo Urbina. He got on top of one. It was a ground-out victim last time. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping in, Darnell Friedman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Friedman.
Comes set and the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Mobley looks up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
As a pitcher, you hate to ever give up a home run, but especially painful when you do it here at the Topps Amateur Showcase in front of the people that are going to decide your future. Nothing can be done about that now, though. He has to have a short memory and get back to work.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 3 innings complete. The Central squad is on top here, 2-1. Manny Valentine enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 1, Manny Valentine.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The West came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kevin Silva pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious West squad. 9 runs on 9 hits. 1 error.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Jason Priest, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now batting, Dave Sedenquist. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the East.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Triplett is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So digging in now, Brian Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Change up in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A knuckler that just missed too low. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mobley looking up. Gone!
Well, a pitcher is never really happy to give up a long ball, but at least it's a solo shot. Most pitchers can overcome a solo home run, but he's got to make sure he stops the bleeding right here. It's about damage control at this point.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Chen sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Eastern Prospects lead it 1-0. Digging in, Drew Moser, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fleming has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding in, Joe Wells, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Triplett has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Richard Escobar. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chen is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The East Stars lead it 1-0. Standing in, Steve McDonald.
Center fielder, Steve McDonald.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's the second long ball he's given up here in this limited outing. It's going to make a lot of scouts nervous about taking him in the draft. If you're worried about a guy giving up home runs in bunches, you're probably going to have to pass on him. We'll see how this plays out in the draft.
Groniga shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Dave Sedenquist. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weakly to the left. Flint over to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brian Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Left side. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Striding in once again, Dave Estes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Eastern Prospects lead it 2-0. Manny Valentine takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Manny Valentine.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The West led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Manny Valentine gets the W on the mound. Richard Lester worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the West, 4 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 15 men on base. For the visitors,
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Tim Medrano, a second baseman from the International Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Dalton Connor, a left fielder from the East Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Michael Pak, a left fielder from the West Region. With the 4th pick, the Chicago White Sox select Jose Fernandez, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the 5th pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Mario Morales, a first baseman from the East Region. With the 6th pick, the New York Mets select Matt Norris, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the 7th pick, the San Diego Padres select Tim Leroy, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the 8th pick, the Atlanta Braves select Kevin Torres, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the 9th pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Jacob Simpson, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select Lincoln Crockett, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the 11th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Jeremy Chu, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the 12th pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Eugene O'Daniel, a closing pitcher from the International Region. With the 13th pick, the Miami Marlins select Justin Littlefield, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the 14th pick, the Seattle Mariners select Carlos Barrera, a third baseman from the Central Region. With the 15th pick, the Texas Rangers select Luis Figueroa, a relief pitcher from the Central Region. With the 16th pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Alvaro Crespo, a closing pitcher from the West Region. With the 17th pick, the Kansas City Royals select Jason Priest, a starting pitcher from the West Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.